action.
Hi everybody, it's Chuck. I just wanted to review this last week. I wanted to talk about the aha moment of this month. The aha moment that I had was learning the history of JavaScript. I went to a site that was with Crawford, I think is his name. He's the one that created JSLint, and JSLint is a syntax checker, and his syntax checker really helped me when I was writing out my functions and all the code that we're doing. I also stumbled across his seminars. They were cool seminars. They were talking about the history of JavaScript. And JavaScript is a really cool program to some, but others hate it. So it was neat to find out the history behind it and when it started. One of the things that stuck out to me in his seminar was if you don't know the history of a program, then you're kind of coding in myth. And that was just fascinating to me, because usually when I'm at work, we're just taking on pieces of code and we're just monkeying around with it. And so we don't even know the history behind it or who worked on it sometimes. I thought that was fascinating, that if you understand the language and its history and its background, then you're not coding in myth. So that was my aha moment. So I wanted to talk about what setbacks I had this last month. The main setbacks I had, actually I'm going to do a couple. One of them is the flowcharts. They were hard to work with. We had, for some reason, English and programming in my background. Although I speak proper English most of the time, I think in Dutch, so it mixes and translates. So when it comes to programming, it's weird. So translating that to flowcharts was really hard for me, and I don't know why that was. And I used Illustrator to do my flowcharts. I really excel at Illustrator really well. And I think the biggest hang-up was just not being able to see the code and on the page and then putting the flowchart elements together. So what I ended up doing to overcome this is I ended up putting the actual code in Illustrator and breaking it out, and it was really successful. Also, I wanted to talk about my resources. There were a lot of sites that I would jump back and forth from. One of the biggest things that I learned about trying to find information about JavaScript, it dates back to like 2001, even earlier to now. And so all the code is just totally different than what you're used to seeing. You're now moving to HTML5, and so now you have the new style tags, and it was really hard not to be. I was always trying to find some sort of site to where I could get all those resources, but you just can't. The information is just so fragmented, and you really have to dig deep. So when I would come into a situation where there was problems, I would reflect back to the instructor's videos and look at their code, kind of repurpose that. I would look at my notes, and also I would go over my classmates' information. By the way, you guys did some really cool videos, so that impressed me. You guys are like filmmakers when you do your videos. I just want to thank you guys for the help that you've given me throughout this course. What you guys do doesn't even compare to what's on the web. And that was another aha moment to me, was this class does way more than what you actually do in the workforce.